Y'all, I tried going live earlier and it just cut off, y'all. But I'm back. Hey, what's up, y'all? All things, y'all. Hey, hey. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and share this video out in the group real quick, y'all, and then we're gonna get right into today's video. I am so excited about today, y'all. Y'all don't even know. It's gonna be so awesome today, y'all. Let me go ahead and share this in the group. Hey, hey. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. All right, let me put the volume on this down. It's shared. It's posted in the group. Welcome, 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 welcome to day number 3, you guys, of the Launch Your High-End Corporate Offer That Close Challenge. We are, day number 4. What am I saying? We are on day number 4, you guys. Like, we are on day number 4. Yesterday was day number 3. We are on day number 4 today. We have one more day in this challenge, and then we have a Q&A day, and then we have our bonus day on Sunday, you guys. So you all are crushing it in this challenge. You are crushing it. I mean, I'm seeing some amazing posts of you guys getting responses back from corporations. You guys are sending corporations emails. I mean, y'all are just doing amazing. Y'all are just knocking it out of the park. Knocking it out of the park. And I am so, so happy for you guys. Y'all are going to be closing contracts in no time. I mean, this is just, I don't even know what to say. I'm just blown away by how amazing and dedicated and committed you guys are to living in your purpose and getting paid well to do it, right? So welcome again to day number 4 of the 5-day Launch Your High-End Corporate Offer That Close Challenge. Today is all about how to be booked, right? The topic for today, how to be booked year-round from one contract. That's what the topic of today is. How to be booked year-round from one contract. So go ahead, pull up your workbooks, pull up day number 4 in your workbooks. We're going to go ahead and fill these answers out as we go by. I am super, super happy for you guys. And so we're going to continue in that energy. We're going to continue in that intention of making the most out of this contract that we are going ahead and booking. And I want you guys to be able to make the most out of this, right? And be able to use this contract in a way that secures your business, right? You know, how many of you guys have struggled to get payments from clients? How many of you guys have struggled, going back and forth with clients about money, right? And you're like, I just want to be set in my business so stuff like this doesn't. Let me just break this down for you guys. How many of you guys know that if you're a coach or you provide a service and you are dealing with money back and forth with the client, that it can affect how you coach if you're not careful? And a lot of people don't know how to disassociate the money anxiety from the coaching. So a lot of times when there's anxiety and tension about money, especially if you don't have a team member handling the money part, which I had to start doing because I just could not, right? When you don't have that affects how you show up. It sucks your energy. So now you're not able to perform the way that you would, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you think you're performing in that manner. If you're worrying about money, there's some kind of anxiety around money there, then there's going to be a little bit of an energy shift, right? There's going to be a little bit of an energy shift. All right. So having money that's coming in like clockwork that you're not worried about, that you're sure about, that it sets your business up in a way that makes you feel comfortable to be creative, to take creative risks in your business, because now you have the money to do that. Now your business is stable, right? You have consistent income coming in from this contract. If you set it up right, you can have 3, 5, 10,000 coming in every month like clockwork for an entire year, right? And so now working with clients becomes a treat, right? Doing one-on-one work becomes a treat, right? I'm able now to just randomly say, hey, you guys, I'm opening up my calendar. If you want to hop on a quick one-on-one call with me, let's go. I don't feel drained by doing that, but before I did. So I really want you guys to, think about how you can secure your brand and create a legacy brand, because it's all about legacy. Creating a legacy brand entails you creating a business that you can literally step away from, and your contract works for you. You have subcontractors that's doing the work on your behalf. So really think about how you can create that legacy in your business, you guys. I'm fixing my fan because I get hot. So I want to make sure that I'm the fan is on me. So hey Monica, hey Desiree, hey, happy Thursday, you guys. Hi Ashley. Yay. Hey Sherry, how are you? Welcome, welcome, ladies. Welcome to day number 4. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Gabrielle Leonard. I am a corporate income strategy coach. I'm the corporate contract queen, baby. That's what I do. I help my clients close high-end 5- and 6-figure contracts in really short amount of time. I'm talking about short amount of time, right? 30 days, even less than that. I've had clients who are closing contracts in 4 days. So I just really want you guys to be open to the possibilities that is out here for you. Like, I really took my time and created this challenge for you guys so that you can have the best possible experience here. Hi, Serene. Hey, girl. What's up? Okay. So we're going to go over a little bit of a recap. Again, by the way, if you haven't posted your homework for day 3, find day 3 thread. A way of doing that is typing hashtag homework thread in the group, and you'll see all of the homework threads. If you're playing catch up, if you're just getting into the challenge on day 4 and you want to catch up with day number 1, the replay will be available up until Tuesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. So I really want you guys, if you're coming into the challenge right now, it's not too late. If you wanted to invite your friends to the challenge, it's not too late. Go ahead and let them know that they can join. It will be available until Tuesday. Okay. Awesome. How many of you guys got a reminder email? Anyone got a reminder email? Like I was like so excited when I saw those pop in my inbox. I was like, yes, because you guys know we had some technical difficulties going on the back end. So we got some reminder emails sent out to you guys. I'm super excited about that. All right. So here's what I would like for you guys to do. Give me the gift of your time, right? Give me the gift of your time. And what I mean by that is, if you're like me, you like right now, I literally have like a bunch of tabs open. Let me go ahead and close them all. I have a lot of tabs open up right now. And if you're like me, you probably have that going on, right? So I want you guys to close out any additional tabs that's going on. Focus. I want you guys to focus, because today we're talking about creating your legacy, right? Your legacy brand. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to give you all of the strategies that will allow you to add the 50 to 100K to your revenue, to your bottom line with this strategy today. Like, that's that strategy today, to add an additional 50 to 60 to 100K to that contract that you close. Let's say you close a 20K contract. Let's say you close a 10K contract. You're going to learn how to add an additional 50 to that, an additional 60, an additional 70, 80, 100K to that. Okay. So I really want you guys to pay attention today, because I know at this point in time, you're like, I know it all. Like a lot of people are like, when they get to like a certain point in trading, they feel like they're like experts because things have started to work, right? You're like, oh my God, I know it all. I can do this. Like I can definitely I got this. And that's where a lot of people go. Like that's where a lot of ideas go to fail, because we all need support. I have coaches, multiple, right? Right? I have coaches because I know I need support. No matter how successful I am, no matter where I am, I have support. And so I want you guys to be in that mind frame of I know a lot now, but I still could learn more, right? I can always learn. I'm always a student, always be a student. So I really want you guys to pay attention. Put on your student hat right now and get into learning. I know we're all leaders. I know you are the person who is usually the one giving information, but in this moment, I want you guys to receive the information. And at the end, I would like for you guys to stay and hear the offer that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be making an offer at the end of this. I've kind of been lightly touching on it over the last couple of days in the challenge, but I really want you guys to hear this, because I created this specifically for people like you who want to take your business to the next level. And as you guys know, my clients get results, like results. You can go on my private page and just scroll down and find all the results that my clients get, like clockwork. Okay. So if you guys are already getting some kind of result, right, you're getting responses, but now you want to know what to do with that, right? Okay, awesome. So again, I also want you guys to be action takers. So if you're an action taker, hashtag I'm an action taker below. Hashtag I'm an action taker below. Hey, Timolyn, what's up? Ready to learn? Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. Welcome, girl. So hashtag I'm an action taker below. Hashtag I'm an action taker below. because I really want you guys to take action, okay? And a lot of you guys have already been taking action. So I take action. If you've already been taking action in this challenge, hashtag I take action. All right. Okay. So over the last few days, we've covered quite a lot. I'm going to go recap what we've covered over the last 3 days. On day 1, what we covered was creating your high-end corporate offer that close. We broke down your 5-step closer blueprint. We broke down what exactly you need to put in your offer to make it attractive to corporations. We talked about why most corporations say no to offers. And so we broke all that stuff down, right? What's the most important thing to focus on when you're setting out corporate contracts or corporate proposals? On day 2, we talked about generating high quality leads that convert to contracts. And so I talked about the 2 main reasons why corporations ghost you, right? I talked about some mindset shifts that you need to kind of consider if you want to be successful at closing contracts. And I broke down 5 ways in the workbook to get a corporate conversation with a decision maker. And I also broke down 5 other bonuses. So you only get those bonuses if you watch the video, right? Because I gave you guys like a bunch of other options for getting conversation with the decision makers on that day. On day number 3, which was yesterday, I broke down creating your corporate client marketing plan of action, your corporate client acquisition marketing plan of action, right? How you can go about getting corporate contracts again and again, like clockwork, right? We broke down what your mantra should be as you're going and getting corporate contracts. We talked about what your purpose is and how important, getting corporate contracts align with your purpose. We broke down the 10 phases of closing corporate contracts. And then we gave you we held ourselves accountable, right? You have every day had homework assignments to be doing. So today we're talking about how to be booked all year round with 1 corporate contract, right? So I just wanted to give that quick little bit of a recap for you guys in case you were not here and you were like, oh my God, this seems interesting. I want to catch up with this. This is what we covered over the last few days. And so I can't wait for you to be my next success story. Like, I literally can't wait. Like, I've been looking in my Facebook group, and you guys, I don't miss a post. I'm like in everyone's comments. I'm responding to as much people as I possibly can. Like, I'm all in it. And if I'm not responding to you guys, let me know, because I want to go and check on it, right? But I'm like so excited because I want you to be my next success story. I can't wait for you to be my next success story. Like, I'm so excited about it, right? And I'm here to help you triple, double your income using corporate contracts. And so this is my blueprint I'm really breaking down for taking one client and turn it into a long-term relationship. Okay. So again, if you are like have any questions, please feel free to ask those questions. My team member Fanita is in the comment section below, and she's responding to you guys. She's going to be answering questions. And if there's a question that we feel needs a more intimate answer, then we're going to put it on our Saturday Q&A video. There's a dedicated Q&A video that's happening on Saturday where I'm going to be answering your burning questions on that video. So if you guys have questions that have not been answered yet, more than likely, my team member Fanita has put it in a spreadsheet, and we're going to be answering all of those questions on Saturday. So you want to stay tuned in on Saturday at 3 p.m. Atlantic time to hear all of the questions that's going to be happening. And then on Sunday, yesterday, I think it was, I announced that I was planning on doing a bonus class, which is going to be a corporate think tank class. Basically, it's a coaching session where we get on a Zoom video together and you tell me what you want to do, and I give you a corporate offer idea that you can go ahead and use and pitch, right? And I told you guys, my gift is ideas. I have a gift of creative ideas that's out of the ordinary, that's $1 million ideas that I was created to give to my clients. So that's what I'm going to be doing on that bonus class on Sunday at 3 p.m. Atlantic time, all right? So increase the number of contracts we close this year. And this is what we're going to be talking about today. If you have not, there's a replay. All the replays are in the unit section in the Facebook group. So go ahead and check those out. Day 1, day 2, day 3. We also created a replay page. If you got the email, you have gotten the link to the replay page, which will be available for you guys to check out. On that replay page, everything's going to be there, including the workbooks. So you guys can go ahead and check those out. Okay. I'm also going to be announcing the giveaway winner tonight. I'm announcing the giveaway winner tonight. who is going to be the giveaway winner for today. So the last 2 winners have received their prize. They posted their prize in the group. Super excited for you guys. Congratulations on winning the Amazon gift cards. And I'm going to be doing another giveaway today. So you want to stay tuned until the end, you guys. You want to stay tuned until the end. Okay, you definitely do. Okay. Awesome. So I just want to give a quick shout out to my team. They have been so amazing on the back end. I mean, we've been working, y'all. We've been working to make sure that this has been going as smoothly as possible for you guys. And so I want to shout out my team member, Vanita. I want to shout out my team member Stephanie. And I want to shout out my team member, Shaylin, for being amazing team players and doing such amazing work. They have just been on top of it. And so I just wanted to give them a quick little shout out. I could not have been doing this successfully and smoothly without you guys. So thank you guys for this amazing, amazing teamwork. Okay. So again, be present. We're going to get into this information. This is the week to fix your offer, make any changes to the strategy, and learn how you can solve a high level problem with your corporate offer. All right. And I want to remind you really quickly, you guys, do it imperfect and do it afraid. Like, don't wait on things until this is perfect for you to do it. This is why this is a challenge. It's very fast paced, very much like, okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do that. Right. Because I want this to be, I don't think about it. I just take action, right? Doing it imperfectly. I think as people who are in service, providing services, and we're coaches and consultants, we are very much perfectionists. And as a result of that, we tend to hold on to things before it's perfect. And that perfectionism, that procrastination will cause you to be broke. So I'm trying to train you over the last couple of days to master the art of taking imperfect action. And so a lot of you guys have been doing that. And I'm super, super proud of you guys. I'm super happy for you guys. And I can't wait to see what happens. Okay. So I want you guys to say this with me. Say this with me in the comment section below. All right. You are called. Say, I am called to make significant impact. I want you guys to say that. You can, if you're a leader, go ahead and put it down below. Say it again with me. I am called to make significant impact. I want to say it one more time. I am called to make significant impact. I also want you guys to say this with me. I was created to serve multi-million and billion-dollar companies. I was created to serve multi-million and billion-dollar companies and get paid well to do it. I'm gonna say that one more time. I was created, and I want you guys to say that. If you can say that louder, you can put it down below, right? I was created to make significant impact. That's the first one. And I was created to serve multi-million and billion-dollar companies and get paid well to do it. I want you guys to let that sit with you. A lot of you guys are called to serve multi-million and billion-dollar companies. A lot of you guys were served. You were called and created to serve multi-million and billion-dollar companies. Not everyone was, but those of you guys who are called to this challenge, you were attracted to this challenge, and you were drawn to this challenge, you were created to serve at that high level. That's what you were created to do. And a lot of you guys have been, you know, maybe you've been feeling a little bit uneasy in your service. You're like, there's something missing. I can't put my finger on it. This is what that is. You know you were called to serve on a higher level. You're like, I know I'm all that in a bag of chips, right? I know that. But for some reason, like, social media doesn't get it yet. Like, I'm the best kept secret, right? And that's the thing. If you are the best kept secret right now, and you're not popular on social media, and you don't have all these followers, and you don't have a huge following, maybe you're created to be the corporation's best kept secret, right? Maybe you're created to work with corporations on the back end, right? One of the things that people don't realize is a lot of these coaches that are making multi-millions, they have a corporate leg in their business. They're providing consulting on the back end. They have a done-for-you service on the back end that they don't promote on social media. They're promoting their courses and their coaching program. They're not promoting their back end leg, and that's what you don't realize. That's what you don't know. How many of you guys feel that in your spirit? Like, wow, I resonate with this. I was created to serve on that level. You were. Okay, so you're like, the whole purpose of this is for you to create offers and services that attract high-end clients. That's the whole point of this. All right. And I want you to know this really quickly. Creating a corporate offer, like that one proposal, is not the end game. I'm gonna say it again. Creating that offer and closing that contract, that one contract, is not the end game. That's not the end game, you guys. What's the end game? The end game is continued support for that corporation. Long-term support. That's the end game. That contract is what they would say in this in the whole coaching world, or in the business world, right? That's just entry. That's the entry program, right? That's the gateway drug, right? You're gonna get them in and do an amazing job, and then they're gonna be hooked on you, and now they're gonna want to have you on as a support, a consultant on there. That's the end game, you guys. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to do. All right, that's the end game. Okay, so let's pull out the workbook. We're gonna start filling out answers really quickly. In the first section, I am creating and the answer is transformational corporate offer that I can turn into multiple or a long-term contract, or a long-term and multiple contracts. So I'm gonna say that again. I'm creating a transformational corporate offer that I can turn into a long-term or multiple contracts. Okay. You also, the next part of that says, I will leverage my contract by making an invitation for additional support at the end of the contract, period. So I will leverage my contract by making an invitation for additional support at the end of the contract, period. You can do it at the end, you can do it before, but you're gonna make an invitation for additional support. The other part of the workbook says, I don't have to blank in order to close contracts. Can anyone guess what that is? What is that blanket? What does that blank stand for? I don't have to blank in order to close corporate contracts. Can anyone guess as to what that blank is? Anyone guess? Can anyone guess what that blank stands for? I don't have to blank in order to close corporate contracts. I really want to see, you know, where you guys, like, what you think about, or what you've been absorbing for over the last few days. So I don't have to blank in order to close corporate contracts. What do you think that stands for? I don't have to sell. You have to sell, right? You have to sell. You don't have to sell your soul, but you gotta sell. Selling is a part of closing contracts. I don't have to lie. Absolutely, you don't have to lie to close corporate contracts. That's not the answer, but it's a good one. I don't have to beg to close corporate contracts. Good one. Good one. Anyone else want to give it a try? Undersell my value. Good one. Good one, you guys. Right? Anyone else want to give it a try? That's not the answer. Compromise my prices. Really, really good one. Really, really, really good one. Good one. Right? I don't have to compromise my prices. Big. Awesome. Love you guys for trying and putting some answers in there. So the answer is, I don't have to work hard in order to close corporate contracts. It gets to be easy, you guys. Closing contracts can be easy. Be well known is a good one. Yes. There you go. There you go. Love that. Discount my prices. Love that. Devalue. Love that. Love that. But the answer is, I don't have to work hard in order to close corporate contracts. What do I mean by that? A lot of people have this belief of, I gotta be doing this, I gotta be doing that. Yes, there's gonna be work involved, but you don't have to be you don't have to be hustling in order to close corporate contracts. You can set it up to where it works for you. And one of the things I teach my clients is to delegate this out to their team members. You know, hire someone on your team who's in charge of getting corporate contracts for you. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you guys get that. It's in the workbook. I don't have to work hard in order to close corporate contracts. And what we're going to do real quick is we're going to go over 5 ways that you can be booked year-round for one contract. So we're going to do a scenario. Let's say you did your proposal. They close the contract from, they close the contract and they're like, oh my gosh, this was amazing. I wish I had you, on our shoulder, in our pocket for this entire time, because our employees are more energized, they're more organized, whatever you help them accomplish or whatever you help them to do, right? And now they're like, wow, this was amazing. Well, it's been real. Thank you. Absolutely not. Not if you work with me, not if you know me, not if you've been through this training, you're not going to let that happen. And that's what a lot of people do. They close a contract and they don't know how to leverage that contract to make it work for them all year round. So a lot of people are like, yeah, I close contracts. I know what I'm doing. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, great. You close a contract. How did you leverage that contract to work for your business? And most times, matter of fact, all the time, it's always like, I got paid. I'm like, well, did you invite them to a follow-up? Did you invite them to a consulting gig? Did you a consulting partnership? Did you invite them to continue follow-up training? No, ma'am. That's unacceptable. So I'm going to give you 5 exactly. I'm going to put that up on the screen, Sherry. Thank you for saying that. Easier to sell to an existing than start over and over again. Exactly. That's the concept that I'm talking about right now. That's the exact concept that I'm talking about right now. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 things. It's in the workbook. You guys can pull the workbook out. 5 things that you can offer. And I have some other bonuses. You guys know I'm extra. I give you more information than you need, because I just can't help myself. If you guys have worked with me before, your existing clients, I go above and beyond always. I can't help myself. I just can't, y'all. I just have to give more. My coach is always like, you don't have to always give more. You don't have to always give more. And I'm like, I know, but I just literally can't help it, you guys. I can't, right? So I'm going to give you guys 5, and then I'm going to give you, I think, 5 more. Yes, it's going to be 10 total, you guys. 10. So the 5 for the workbook, and those of you guys who are on the video, you're going to have the extra, right? So the first upsell that you can offer is executive coaching. So let's say you come on and you're providing coaching for them. I'm sorry, consulting for them, or thank you so much. Let's say they, you came on, you provided training for them. Maybe you did a 4-hour training at $10,000, right? You came in and, you're like, okay, it's $10,000 for a 4-hour training. I'm going to come in, I'm going to do that, right? And at the end of the training, everyone is excited. The employees love you. It's amazing. You can say, hey, what I can do, your team has the potential to be even more, profitable and even more whatever, and even get into leadership, because I know you're trying to groom them to become leaders within this space. I would love to do an executive coaching with select members within this group, right? It's going to be executive coaching for a group of them, and we're going to go ahead and get them ready for this level or this upgrade or this raise or whatever else, right? That's one example, executive coaching. The other example is private coaching, right? Let's say at the end of that contract, you invite them to join your coaching program, right? So that's another example that you can do. Hi, Carol. Welcome, girl. Right? So private coaching, inviting them to your coaching program. A lot of you guys have existing coaching programs right now that would benefit the people in the corporate space. And so you can offer that as an upsell, right? The other thing, done for you services. Let's say you come in to do a training on social media, and you train the marketing team on new innovative social media marketing techniques. What you can do is at the end of that say, hey, I have an agency. We can actually do this for you in conjunction with your team, right? And then so you'll now become an ad agency or a marketing agency for that corporation. That's another example. Another thing that you can offer is corporate retreats. You can offer corporate retreats where you actually create a retreat for the employees, and it's all done for them rather than having their employees how to come up and plan in between work hours. And you can see the obvious result, the obvious cost of having a team plan a retreat on company time versus having someone else come in and do it for them, right? Absolutely, Ashley. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, they are needed. Okay. I'll never forget. There was this person I spoke to, and they were in leadership, and they were like, yeah, I have a coach that is paid for by the company. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Job descriptions could definitely be a service. Okay. Okay. So the other thing is follow-up trainings or webinars, like virtual follow-up trainings and webinars, right? So having a deal where they do a webinar with you once a quarter or once a month or whatever else. Okay. Hey, Angel. Awesome. No problem, girl. So the other thing that you can upsell would be online course, an online course. That way, that money is coming in and you have your course sold out immediately. Again, a lot of times you see a lot of these coaches, they have their program sold out. It's sold out because they upsold it to the corporation to sell all of their employees into that program. Y'all don't see that, but I'm putting up on Game Today. Y'all gonna know all the secrets today. Okay. All right. So I am on number 6, right? So I just gave you the first bonus upsell. First bonus upsell, I just gave it to you guys. Okay. Are you guys following along? Do you want me to repeat it again, or are you guys good? I'm gonna go ahead and repeat it again, right? So, because why not? First thing, you can upsell executive coaching. Second thing, private coaching. Third thing, done for you services. Fourth thing, corporate retreat. Fifth thing in the workbook, follow-up trainings, webinars, master classes, right? Virtual type trainings. So 5 things that you can upsell, but I'm going to give you guys 5 more as a bonus for being on here live. 1, follow-up online course. 2, second bonus, in-person VIP sessions. So maybe like a private one-on-one VIP day that you can provide for specific people within the corporation. Another one, incubator programs, right? That's another option that you can provide for as an upsell, right? Another thing that you can provide or upsell is products. You guys, your planner, like my planner is something that I love to upsell, right? I love to upsell it. So you can say, so here's what you can do. You can actually get my online course and you can get the workbook to go along with it, right? So you can do a self-study. You have the course and you have the planner and you do a self-study, right? Love to upsell this. Love it. It works. Again, I have a whole entire course on how to create one of those and publish it on Amazon. If you guys are interested, just let me know. And Finita will get you the information a little bit later on, okay? Awesome. So the other thing you can offer, support group, boot camp, or intensive. A support group, a boot camp, or an intensive, okay? So I just gave you guys something that you guys can actually upsell so that your contract doesn't just end there, right? It doesn't just end there. It continues. It becomes a thing that you do to provide continuous support. All right. I really want you guys to understand that you can leverage a contract and make it work for you. So I want you guys to think creatively, think outside the box, think about how you can create a customized experience that's ideal for them. And sometimes I like to kind of wait and see how the attendees of that, you know, if I'm doing a training, how they interact, how they learn best. And that way I can record information that I can use as a part of my upsell. So I realized that your team really loved blank and blank and blank. And so for that, I recommend this other course of action, right? So you really want to think outside of the box. Think about, you know, creating an experience and think about insider information. Once you get into the company, you have insider information that you can use to help them be more successful. Because you're going to observe things because you're on the outside looking in, right? You're coming in from the outside. All times, these corporations, government agencies, things have been operating like this for all this time. And they get accustomed of it, right? But you coming in from the outside looking in, like, this is unacceptable. Like, this is not how things should run. This is how other corporations are running things. Right now, they're going to be like, oh, well, how do we fix this? Right now, you have insider information that you can create a custom experience just for them as an upsell. All right. So I'm gonna give you an example of what that would look like. Let's say you closed a contract, a $70,000 contract with, where you are going to be working with 25 managers, right? So at the end of that 70K contract, you're working with 25 managers and you're providing this offer. It's $70,000, right? And you're like killing it. It's amazing. It's going well. They love you. They're responding well. They're getting results. Things are going amazingly well, right? Your stats are showing, oh my gosh, this is how it was when I came in. This is what happened afterward. Everything is going really well, right? At the end of it, you offer an executive career coaching offer for all of those managers to help them have continued support because from that workshop series that you did with them, they got really good results. So they saw an increase in their sales or whatever else. They saw increased productivity. They saw less of a call outs or call in sick, those calls, right? And so they saw it was just an amazing place to work with. So now you're like, what I would love to do is offer executive career coaching, right? And it's going to be $7,500 per person. And so now you went from $70,000 contract plus $75,000. That takes you to $145K from one contract. Did you guys catch that? Did anyone catch that? Did you guys catch that? Do you want me to go over that one more time? Let me know if you caught it or if you want to go over it one more time. I'm giving you an example of how you turn one contract into a multiple or into a long-term engagement, or you leverage that contract to work for you long-term. So let me know if you want me to go over that again. Someone said, I love the planner idea. Yes, thank you, Sherry. Interested in the planner course if you have. Okay, no problem. We're going to get that to you. Yes, Ashley, it works because it's already cutely, it's packaged, it's cute. They have it. Sherry says, shake my head. This is amazement. She's like, what? What's happening? Like, Sherry, I see like your mind is like blown right now. Hashtag mind blown below, you guys. One more time, no problem, Danielle. I'm gonna say it again. Hashtag mind blown. If your mind was just blown right now, go ahead and say hashtag mind blown or put the mind blown emoji in below. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are making me laugh. That's hilarious, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go over it one more time, okay? All right. So let's say, I know. Let's say that you close the contract at $70,000, right? You're providing a series of training, maybe for 3 months, right? Maybe it's a 3-month engagement for 3 months and it costs $70,000 and you're working with managers, 25 managers to be exact, right? 25 managers you're working with, it's $70,000 for that engagement, for that offer, right? And at the end of your 3 months, you have insider information and you're talking to the CEO and you're like, they would do even better. You saw that you have results. This went really well. Everything was just amazing, right? You saw the track record. You saw what happened before I came in and what happened after I came in at the $70,000. You've made the $70,000 back and then some. You saw the track record before you were making, $1 million a month, and now you're making $2 million a month, whatever you want, how you want to say that, right? So here's what I recommend as a continued course of action. I would recommend that you put aside 10 of your employees that you want to groom to become leaders within the corporation, right? That they can have this information and be able to pass this on to the company, right? Because we all know when companies provide trainings and things like this for their employees, they're more likely to stay, right? I'm giving you guys a pitch. Y'all, you guys hear this pitch, right? So you can do 10 of them at $7,500 per person. in a private coaching program, executive career coaching program? They say yes. So now you took that $70,000 contract, this $70,000 contract, and you added $75,000, right? 7,500 times 10 is 75 grand. You added it together. Now you have turned a 70K contract into a $145,000 contract. Right? Did you guys catch that? When I tell you today was all about adding 50 to 100K to your bottom line, I was not joking. It wasn't a cute thing that I just said so that could be like, oh, it's a cute marketing thing. No, I'm giving you strategies to turn one contract into like a long-term contract or multiple contracts. A $7,500 coaching could be anything from 3 months, 6 months. You know, I would recommend between 3 and 6 months. If you're going a year, I would charge way more than that for sure. That becomes like a mastermind. Okay. Do you guys see how we did that? We're adding revenue to our bottom line. Okay. So how are you guys going to make this happen? I'm going to make an invitation to you guys right now. If you've been enjoying this content, if you've been loving this content, I want you guys to say hashtag I love it. Hashtag I love it. You're welcome, you guys. My pleasure. Hashtag I love it. Hashtag I love it below. So I want to make an invitation to you, right? And I kind of want to pause for a minute. We're going to slow down for a second before we go into our recap and before we go into our giveaway winners, right? I want to make an invitation. What could you do with additional income, with this additional income? I gave you guys a breakdown of how you can get additional income into your business. What could you do with additional income in your business? So I really want you to pause for a minute and think about what you could do and let me know. Let me know, like, what could you do? I really want to see them. I want to see them scrolling up. What could you do? Could you go on vacation? Could you go and take your child to private school? Could you go and have more girls trips? Could you retire your husband or your significant other? Could you start a new side business, a side project? Could you invest in real estate? Could you, give back to the community? Could you start a nonprofit organization? What could you do with additional money coming into your business like clockwork? What could you do with that? I want to see. Let me know what you could do with that, you guys. What would that do for you? Vacation, renovate my childhood home and rent it out. I love that. I love that. I love that. The question is, what could you do with an additional 50 to 100K in your business outside of what you currently make? An additional 50 to 100K in your business. What could you do with that? Right? So someone says vacation. I'm gonna put up on the screen. Vacation, renovate my childhood home and rent it out. I love this. Another person says live part-time with a water view. Oh, same person, Sherry. She's like, you're in on it. You're on it, right? Someone else, Danielle says, scale my business. Yes. Ashley says, build a team, build generational wealth, retire my husband, real estate, financial freedom. I love that. Love, love, love that, right? Someone else says, Angel says, buy my kids their own condos. Yes, we're talking legacy brands, y'all. Y'all are creating legacy brands. This is what I'm talking about. I love this. Someone else says, Timberland says, scale my business and prepare prepare to employ more people. Yes, creating jobs is so needed right now, y'all. We need to create more jobs, right? Maria says, buy a home for my babies, start a nonprofit for children of incarcerated parents, get classy mobile dessert catering truck. Yes, I love that. Love that. Love that. I'm getting emotional, you guys, because this is what I want to see. This is what we need more of. We need more people dreaming and actually having the means to do it, and getting corporate contracts allow you to have the means to do that, you guys, right? Building generational wealth. Begin to invest for my son. Yes, love that. Sherry, I love what you just said. Gives you the ability to give without having to think about what I would have to do without it. Whew, come on, girl, preach, preach. Love that, right? I love that, and this is so important, and this is why I do what I do, because my purpose is to help you live in your purpose profitably, right? And you can do it profitably without having to work hard to make it happen. My clients are working about 4 hours a day. I work 4 hours a day in my business when I'm not doing a challenge and when I'm not planning a retreat. But normally, my normal business hours, I'm working from 1 to 5, y'all. Like, I don't work long hours and I make good money. I make about 30 to 40K per month consistently. Eliminate layoffs and create an entirely new culture of humanizing employees and executives again. Carol, this is a mission. This is a vision. I love it. 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 Y'all are on fire. Like, I cannot, like, y'all are just amazing. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your vision with me. I feel so honored that you guys have shared it with me, because you didn't have to. I'm emotional. I know you guys can probably hear that, but I'm emotional. And I really want to make an invitation to you guys right now, because that's why I created my retreat. I created my retreat to give you everything that you need to have those kinds of results, right? That's the biggest part of why I do what I do. So I want to make an invitation. And I want you to share with you guys how you can work with me. I had some people message me and they're like, how can I work with you? I would love to work with you. And so I want to share how you guys can work with me really quickly, right? Yes, yes. Love that. Yeah, 1 to 5 is my work hours. I made a decision last year that I was going to work from 1 to 5 because I was working so hard. I'm a mom of 2 children. My son is 11. My daughter is 7. I am married as well. As you guys know, yesterday was my 9th-year wedding anniversary. And I was working so hard, you guys. Like, I was working very hard. And I'm going to give you a story as to what broke me and what made me decide to stop. So in 2017, here in the U.S. Virgin Islands, we got hit with 2 Category 5 hurricanes, Irma and Maria. And the news was more focused on Puerto Rico, but Puerto Rico only got Maria. We got Irma and Maria, right, here in the Virgin Islands. And, you know, it was hard. My business basically stopped. Like, there was nothing. I had to turn back, you know, give people money back because I had just gotten their money. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable keeping your money because I don't know how long we're going to be without power. And we were without power for over 100 days, you guys, over 100 days. And so after 2017, it was like the September of 2017, from September to the whole of 2018, I went hard. I was doing live videos every day. I was offering courses. I was offering master classes, class after class after course after course. I was going hard to rebuild and get, you know, replace our bed and replace our couch and get our, you know, replace our TV. And I was going hard. I was hustling. If any of you guys have been there before, if you are watching on this video right now and you guys were around that time when I was going hard after the hurricanes, please comment below, I was there. Say, I was there, Gabrielle. I was there. Like, if you were there when I was going through that hustle, when I was working hard every day, right? We didn't have running water. We had to bathe out of buckets, y'all, because there was no running water. There was no electricity. We were cooking outside on this, like I don't even know what it's called. We were cooking outside on that thing. I decided I was going to go live every day. So I didn't have electricity. So I was using my phone, the LTE. We had AT&T had some hotspots, and one was close to my home, right? And so I had to use my my phone, and I would plug my phone into a car battery charger, like this big yellow thing, and I would plug it in on my dining room table in front of my window in the daylight and plug in my battery charger. If you go all the way back on this business page, you'll see that. Okay. And all of this was happening, and I was working so hard, you guys, to give my children, like, I was working hard. And so what happened was, one day, my son, he finally went back to school because school was out this entire time. So he finally went back to school. I guess he was like in the mode of like not doing homework or whatever. So he went to school and he was like, they were like, why aren't you doing your homework? This is not true. He was like, oh my God, my mom is too busy to help me. But even though I know it wasn't true, it came from somewhere, because in his mind, the busy came from somewhere, right? The truth was, when he would come home, I would say, babe, do you need any help with your homework? And he would say no. But the fact that he said that meant that there was something there that made him feel like his mom was busy, right? So that was the first thing. Or maybe he said no because he felt like it was too busy to help him. I don't know, right? So that was the first thing that struck me. The other thing was my husband. I was not sleeping, y'all. I was working 16-hour days, sometimes 24, 48-hour days without sleep. I was not sleeping. I was hustling. I was hustle. And I was going so hard in my business, you guys, that I was burnt out. I was exhausted. I was offering coaching. I was doing the most. One of my coaching programs was $500, and I was literally giving a lot, right? I was up late at night. It became a joke in my coaching program that, oh my gosh, Gabrielle isn't asleep. Anyone remember that when it was like hashtag no sleep? Like I would be up 2 a.m. answering client messages. Like I was just in. And I thought that to be successful, I had to work hard. And so my husband, I remember I was working outside on a project because I was getting ready to launch a course or something. And I didn't go to bed for about a week. I was just outside on the couch working, fell asleep on the couch after I get dinner for everyone. Everyone was set up. And, it was just, it was a lot, right? And so he was like, are you coming to bed tonight, babe? And I broke, y'all, because that was him saying, babe, you're working a lot and I'm not seeing you anymore. And that took me aback. And I realized that something had to change. And so from then, I decided that the rest of 2018, which was the last quarter of 2018, yeah, Timberland was bad. My husband has been so patient with me. He has been so patient with me, you guys, because I was definitely a workaholic. And I'm still low-key kind of like a recovering workaholic. But I'm better. That's why I decided I'm going to be working from 1 to 5 p.m. That way I have time to relax, to rest, to spend time with my family, to spend time with my husband, and to enjoy running a business. Like, how can you enjoy running a business if you're working 16-hour days? At some point, you're going to start resenting your business. And I don't want it to happen to you. So that's why I work from 1 to 5. I know that was a whole other tangent that I did not plan for, but I wanted to share that because maybe it resonates with someone, right? Don't let your business ruin your marriage. Don't let your business ruin your relationship with your children, because your children are going to be young for only so long. Okay, I'm going to move off of that because I just did preach. All right, so I want you guys to pause for a minute, right? And imagine that you just closed a multi-5-figure contract, right? They're excited to get to work with you. You're doing the work. Maybe it's an international contract. Yes, thank you so much for sharing, Stephanie. Right? Maybe it's an international contract where you get to travel to Thailand or China, or let's not say China. Let's move on to somewhere else, right? England, right? Maybe you want to travel and work with corporations overseas, and that's so possible for you guys. It's so possible for you guys to do. You want to work with organizations within the Caribbean. You want to travel to a place in the Caribbean and work, right? Right? And you're excited and you're making money, right? Now imagine canceling all the struggle that you think needs to happen to make this work, right? By making one decision to come join me here on St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, for a 4-day retreat, where at the retreat, we map out everything you need to close contracts immediately, right? Imagine that. Imagine not having to stress, not having to worry, because you're like, this is easy, right? So I want to break down what this 4-day retreat is, because I made mention of it a few times in this challenge. And, a lot of you guys have expressed interest in this. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate you guys. Right? Imagine this, right? Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Love that. Love that. Listen, you don't have to know the how. One of the biggest things that people do is they don't make a decision because they don't know how it's going to happen. I want you to focus on your intention and your decision to make it happen. The how is going to show up. When I made a decision to join my coaches program, I think it was like 10,000 or it was a lot of money. I didn't have the money right away. I just decided I was going to be a part of it, and the money showed up. I literally closed $10,000 that same day. Right? I really want you guys to see it's not about the how, it's about your decision, right? So we're going to get into what the closer retreat is. The closer retreat is kind of a byproduct of my coaching program called Close Her. So as in, it's a spin on the word close, like your closing contracts, but I'm using CLOSEHER to Close Her retreat. And we're going to talk about what her means. So her basically means the person that you see in your 10-year dreams and your 10-year goals, how you dress, how you walk, how you operate, how you charge, but you're operating as her right now. That's what her means, okay? And so you have the Close Her retreat from my coaching program, the corporate client Close Her, right? And so here's what the closer retreat is. It's a 4-day retreat. And by the end of the retreat, you will have the following. I'm going to break down everything that you're going to have at the end of this retreat. Finita has just dropped the link to book a call with me or to find out more about the retreat in the chat box. I want you guys to click on that, right? Because I have a bonus for those of you guys who sign up for this tonight, okay? So by the end of this retreat, you'll have the following. Number one, an irresistible high-end corporate offer. Like guaranteed, you're going to have a high-end irresistible corporate offer. Like not like you're going to have the breakdown. Is it going to be a workshop? What does the workshop do? What's going to be happening in the workshop? How many days? A corporate offer, fully mapped out, clear, irresistible, high-end, amazing. Angel is coming to the retreat, so she's saying that she can't wait. I can't wait to meet you finally in person, Angel, because you've been with me for a while. So I can't wait to meet you in person finally. You're going to also have your pricing. So if you struggle with, well, what do I charge for this? And am I charging enough? Because you don't want to create an offer for a corporation and not charge enough. Because here's the thing, if you don't charge enough, they're going to ignore you as well. If your pricing coming too low in the corporate space for an offer, they're going to ignore that offer. Why? Because they're going to think something is wrong. Give you an example. If you see a car on the lot and it's marked down at $500, the first thing you're going to think about is, and it says off the lot $500 as is, you're going to think, well, what's wrong with this? In the corporate space, pricing is definitely way higher than coaching. So we're going to break down what your offer should be in the retreat, okay? You're going to also create your 90-day corporate client acquisition plan. So exactly step by step over the 90 days, what you need to do to get corporate clients. And everyone has a different way of everyone should have a different way of getting corporate clients because everyone's business is what? Different. So one person might use email, and I can say, okay, you might do better using email because of this particular thing. Or you might be better doing calls because of how your personality is. And so at the retreat, you'll know what your method should be, okay? The other thing is you're going to have a completed proposal and pitch. So you're going to walk away with your proposal already done at the actual retreat. So we're working on the proposals there, okay? And I can look over it. I can give you feedback so you can make shifts so your proposal is done at the retreat. The other thing is your calendar is going to be filled out. So I'm creating a planner like this, not as big, but like this, only for my retreat attendees. It's a custom planner for the retreat attendees for this retreat. And so in there is going to be a planner for the next 90 days. Well, I think it's a year planner. It's going to be a planner. And in that planner, you're going to write out and map out exactly what needs to be done on this day, on this month, on this week, like when things are going to be done. Why is that important? That's important because, yes, Finita is like, she said, don't forget to mention, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get into all the fun we're going to be doing in just a second, okay? She's like, sure, tell them all the fun things that we've been planning. Hold on 1 second, I'm going to get there, right? And so one thing that tends to happen, you guys, is when you're doing this, your life gets in the way. If you don't plan getting corporate contracts to merge in with your life, you don't do it, or you back away, or you procrastinate. And that's not just with corporate clients, that's with getting clients in general. Like a lot of people kind of get accustomed of like going every day and just like, oh, I went a month and I didn't get a sale. Okay, great. Like, you know, it's normal at this point. We're going to disrupt that. We're not going to make that become a norm anymore. And so in order to do that, you have to have a custom plan of action. This includes, you guys, how you're gonna delegate this out, because I teach you in this retreat how to delegate closing corporate contracts so that you don't have to be there all the time to do it. All right, it's all about creating a legacy brand. Okay. Okay, so the other thing is you're gonna walk away with confidence to pitch. So you're gonna be like clockwork pitching corporations. You're gonna be confident to do that. And the other thing that you're gonna walk away with is negotiation strategies. How to counter offer when they're like, "Oh my gosh, well we can't afford that." What do you say? The people get stumped on this part. Like, what do you say when they say that, right? So you're gonna walk away with all that stuff. So I'm gonna go over the retreat in just a second. Right now, what the retreat entails, you guys, okay? And I'm gonna break down because like Fanita says, we planned out such an amazing retreat because I didn't want it to be a retreat that's like you sit down in a class and it's just like, oh, it's a class. No, I wanted it to be so transformational, but I wanted it to be fun because you're in the Virgin Islands, for Christ's sake, right? You're in the VI, you're in the Caribbean. So I wanted it to be fun. So I'm going to break down what we're going to be going over on each day. So every day is themed by elements. So it's elemental legacy is the hashtag. And so day one is fire themed. So we're going to be having a fire ceremony on day one where you're going to be burning away your fears, limiting beliefs. It's going to be a day where you're going to have anger release sessions because all that needs to be cleared out before we get into making huge money. You guys have seen my transformation from struggling to sell my $500 courses to making $40K a month, $40,000 a month in my business, right? There was a transformation there. It wasn't just about the strategy. It was about my mindset. It was about how I showed up, right? And so we go over that in day number one in Fire Day, okay? Releasing money blocks, limiting beliefs. The old way of doing things no longer serves you. And so we want to break that, right? Day two is Earth Day. So we're going to be talking about being grounded in your business. By the way, there's going to be yoga every day. So on day two, which is Earth Day, there's going to be a grounding yoga, right? Where you're going to be connecting with the solid foundation of yourself that you live for yourselves as you move forward, right? So there's going to be yoga and meditation. And then we're going to be breaking down the foundation of your business, right? Building a team, creating structure in your business, right? All the things that you need to know to lay the foundation so that you can have a solid ground as you get corporate contracts so that when you do, your business doesn't shake up. So here's something that happens a lot of times with people. They start to make a lot of money really fast, but the foundation is shaky. And so what tends to happen is they crumble under pressure because the foundation isn't laid. So I want when you get those huge 100K contracts, you're solid. You're like, I got this, right? And we got to build that foundation in that day, right? But also on that day, you guys, we're doing a flower crowning ceremony, and it's going to be Caribbean, very authentic. We're going to have some surprise entertainment and some things happening on that day. I don't want to give everything away, but it's going to be amazing. So if you're like if you want to live your bohemian dreams with flower crowning, then that's what's going to be happening on day two, okay? Day number three, you guys, is all about air. And so this is where we're going to be creating the framework so that you can take flight in your business, right? Everything that you need, right? Framework, your proposal. We're breaking down your corporate offer. We're breaking down your pricing. All that stuff is happening on that day. We're doing aerial yoga on that day as well, and guided breathwork sessions to help you breathe new life into your business, okay? Guys, I want you to understand that having the right structure is quintessential to flight. And so that's why we're having, that day is all about air. But we're also going to be doing parasailing on that day. So if you guys have always wanted to parasail in the Caribbean Sea, you're in luck because we're going to be parasailing on day number 3, Air Day, okay, on one of our gorgeous beaches. I don't know if you guys know this, but the beaches on St. Thomas and the U.S. Virgin Islands are known as some of the world's most beautiful beaches, like in the world. So I'm just saying, you get to be there and to participate in that. On day 4, which is water, we're going to be doing water yoga on that day, right? And you're going to have a customized, that's when you're going to be mapping out your 90-day strategy in your calendar. So every day, like clockwork, you know what's going on in your business, okay? All right. We're going to also be doing a sunset sail on the Caribbean Sea. And so you get to just relax and enjoy and relax with everybody else. There's going to be breakfast provided for those days as well. And so on the website, it breaks down like what's included, what's not included. So if you guys are interested, you want to go check that out. Right. So this is going to be amazing for you guys. So what's included? I'm going to break it down for you guys really quickly. You're going to get on the first day, Fire Day, is going to be a cocktail night as well. So you're going to have cocktails on that night after the fire ceremony, and there's going to be fire breathing, fire dancers as well. It's going to be a celebration night, and Caribbean dancing and live entertainment on that day. So there's going to be cocktails provided and appetizers and stuff like that. There's going to be breakfast from day 2 to 4 as well, because that's when we officially begin on those days. Lunch is going to be provided on day 4 because it's going to be a 4-hour planning session, and so we're having a catered lunch. I'm having a private chef come in. All the food is going to be in alignment with each theme for the day. So she's amazing. She's excited about this retreat. You're going to have access to all the activities and workshops. You're going to have transportation from your hotel to the venue every single day and back. What's not included is your airfare, you guys. Any meals that I did not outline above. So the breakfast and lunch for day 1. There's not going to be lunch provided on some days because it's split up in a way that allows you to explore the island. So I want you guys to go and explore what a Caribbean pate is, right? And experience getting different foods that's native to here, right? Johnny cake and pate and those kind of stuff. So I really want you guys to enjoy that. So there are some days that we don't provide lunch, so you guys can go ahead and explore the island. And the room and board is not included. However, I do have VIP tickets available where room and board is included, private coaching with me is included, transportation from the airport is included, a massage is included, and other things. If you want to be a VIP, your room and board will be included. But if you're not a VIP, your room and board is not included. However, we do have recommended hotels and villas that you guys can stay at so that we can get you and pick you up and take you to the $7 million villa that we're going to be staying at as our venue for the retreat. Okay. Additional information is going to be on St. Thomas from the 24th of March to the 27th of March. So we recommend that you get onto St. Thomas on the 23rd, so you guys can be here the day before. And of course, it's going to be things like we're going to have an all white day, so you want to wear white that day. We're going to be providing t-shirts. So of course, we need to go with your size, stuff like that, right? The investment, let's get to that. The investment for this retreat is $3,000 pay in full, okay? And $3,600 with a payment option, which is 2 payments, okay? So let me go back to you guys, right? She says, drink the tea. Yes, bush tea. Bush tea is going to be, bush tea is a very Caribbean thing. So we're going to be having bush tea there. So Timlin is like, I'm drink the tea. She wants to have bush tea, you guys. So anyway, so that's going to be happening, and it's $3,000 pay in full. So what I'm going to be doing right now, I actually going to be providing a bonus for 3 people who are going to be doing pay in full. So if you're going to be doing pay in full at the $3,000, I'm providing a bonus. And so here's the bonus for the pay in full, right? Here's the pay in full bonus. Number 1, custom proposal design, EPK, which is an electronic press kit design, and one sheet design by my designer, Stephanie Boisbois. She's amazing at design. She's my resident designer. She's who designed the workbooks, by the way. And she is the one who's going to be providing a custom package for you guys. That's if you sign up for this retreat tonight. You gotta message Frenita, you guys. Message her tonight, right? You can go up on the website and book your call, but I would recommend if you want to get this offer and you're like, I want to sign up for this retreat and pay in full today, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead and message us, right? And we can get that information over to you to pay in full tonight, okay? She said I messed up. Well, yes, I just added a VIP section, Timlin, so I'll message you. So it was like, did I mess up? I'm a VIP. I just added the VIP, 3 VIP slots. Only 3 VIP slots, and the VIP slot is $5,000. So if you already paid, I know you paid in full, Timlin, at the $3,000. If you want to get the VIP, you could just pay the additional 2, and you'll be a VIP. You'll be staying at the actual villa. Yes. We pick you up at the airport. You get massages there. All that stuff is going to be available for you. So if you guys are interested, reach out about the VIP, say VIP retreat or retreat general admission, okay? And so where was I? Let me go over this. Let me go over this really quickly here. Just want to make sure I'm covering everything, y'all, okay? Make sure I'm covering everything. Oh, the VIP, the bonuses. If you sign up tonight, the bonuses only if you sign up tonight, though, you guys. I mean, I'm like, we're gonna have so many different things going on. I want to make sure that this is if you sign up tonight, okay? And this is before like the end of this video. So if you sign up tonight before the end of the video is then you message us or you fill the application out before this live video ends. Before this live video ends, you fill the application out before the live video ends, and it gets into me tonight. you'll have access to the bonus. So go ahead and fill the application out. If you're not seeing a date for today or for tonight, go ahead and message me so I can get on the phone with you tonight. Okay, I want you to get this bonus. So that's bonus number one. Bonus number one is that you get a custom design proposal, EPK, and one sheet. So it's going to be a template that she's going to go ahead and design for you based on your style, your colors, your branding, all that stuff, right? That's literally a $2,000 value, you guys. I'm just saying. Okay. The other thing is you get a 60-minute one-on-one coaching call with me before the retreat. Okay. 60-minute one-on-one coaching call with me. You can do it either before, you can do it after, however you want to do it. I know some people prefer, right now they to do calls like before the retreat, or you can do it before, whatever you want. But you get a 60-minute coaching call with me, and you guys know my coaching programs go hard. My clients get results. Those of you guys who are going, how I operate. I go all in. Right, this is a free challenge, and I go all in a free challenge. I'm just saying, you want to get a call with me, okay? I have a client, she got a call with me, and I think about like less than a week after, she was like closing contracts left, right, and center, right? From a 60-minute call. So just really want you guys to think about this, okay? All right, the other, so first bonus, custom design proposal, EPK, which is an electronic press kit, and a one-sheet design. Why is that important? Because when you send everything to the corporation, you want to have these things done correctly. And we talk about this on your sales page. You want to have your corporate partnership page set up in a way that allows you to look professional, and it allows them to make it easy to say yes to you, right? And so having these things designed makes it easy. All right. Yes, Timberland is a client of mine who's closed contracts, so she's just telling y'all, get in on this, right? If you want to know what the link is, Fanita, drop the link in the comment section below. You can also reach out to Fanita or myself, if you have any questions about this and you want to get on a call with me faster than what is available on the calendar, please let me know. All right, please let me know. All right. Okay, so what else am I missing? So that's a breakdown of the retreat, what you get, etc. That's everything there. I think I covered everything there. My team has dropped the link in there. You guys can do that. If you want to get into the retreat tonight, that's fine. If you can't do the payment plan, that's totally okay. All right. If you can't do the pay in full, rather, that's totally okay. You can do the payment plan. But I'm opening up 3. Those 3 bonuses are going to those of you 3 who pay in full tonight. All right. So I know that a retreat is a time commitment. I know it's you taking out time and coming in for 4 days. But the reason why I did it this way is because, number one, it's in the Caribbean. You guys need a break, right? You guys need a time to just get with other like-minded business owners. Right now, we only have 7 tickets left. So we already have those 8 tickets sold, right? To people who are amazing, who are brilliant, who are just brilliant at what they do in the business space, right? Timberland being on here, one of them. Sonika on here, one of them. Angel on here is one of them. They're already coming to the retreat. You guys are going to get to see them in person and get to network with people who are like-minded. But also, I want to be there to give you hands-on support here in the Virgin Islands while you explore the Virgin Islands and get to have fun. When was the last time you had fun and traveled somewhere? And it's a U.S. Virgin Islands, so you don't need a passport to travel. It doesn't make it complicated. You can travel with your birth certificate and your driver's license. So you absolutely can come down if you are in the U.S. All right, and if you're not, just have your passport ready to come in. That's fine too. All right. So wanted to share that. So I want to make sure that I treat you to the best service. And so this is basically, I don't know if you guys know, I do VIP days, and my VIP days are 4 hours long. I have clients who fly in from the States for my VIP days. Like I told you guys about Dynasty. And on the retreat page, you're gonna see her story. She flew in from Texas to St. Thomas for her VIP day, a private one-on-one VIP day. And 4 days later, she closed $24,000. We're sitting now on, she sold her program at $50,000. So she has a $50,000 program sold out. Then she made it $24,000. Are you guys counting? Yeah, right? It's no game, all right? This is not a joke. And so the investment to come here to the Virgin Islands and to be in in a VIP retreat like this will pay off for you, because you're going to have the steps to make it pay off for you. Okay? Awesome. So I want you to go ahead and reach out to us if you have any questions. I'll share the exact strategies that I use and my clients use to close corporate contracts. And I know there's a lot of coaching programs out there, but you guys, the difference between me and a lot of coaches is that I go all in. I'm dedicated to seeing you get results. I want to make sure that you get results. I'm approachable. I'm not here to, get you into a program and then leave you hanging. That's not what I do. my clients will tell you, I will hop in your inbox real quick. Hey, what's going on? Real quick. Okay. So you get the guided supports, how to handle situations that may arise. I've seen so much while I have myself have closed contracts, while I've been the one who was in a corporate company, closing contracts with service-based entrepreneurs, right? I've seen my clients close contracts. So I've seen things from different angles, and there's things that could happen. And I want to be able to help you to know how to maneuver as things arise in your business and closing corporate contracts. All right. Also legal. You guys, I forgot to mention, you walk away with contracts, right? Whether you're going to overseas for a corporate contract or you're in the US, you have a contract that's already created by an attorney for you to use. So you are protected. Okay. I wanted to make sure I throw that out there. Okay. So registration is open. The retreat is going to be amazing. At the end of the retreat, you'll have a corporate offer that's irresistible and high end, a 90-day corporate client acquisition plan, legal documentation, contracts for whether or not you're going to use it in the States or overseas, step-by-step fill out of your calendar. So you're going to fill your whole entire calendar out for the next 90 days to get corporate clients. Your pricing is going to be set. You're going to have the confidence to pitch, negotiation strategies and techniques, how to counter offer, and how to counter offer to your advantage, right? So I really want to invite you guys to come. I'm excited to see you guys. It is definitely going to be a unique experience. I can't wait to meet you guys in person. I feel like you guys are my family. Like, we've gotten to know each other over the last 4 days. We have another day tomorrow of the challenge, which is day 5. We have a Q&A session happening on Saturday. And then we have a bonus mini coaching session on Sunday. So we're going to get to know each other even more. And I can't wait to meet you guys in person and for you to be my next success story, right? My next success story. Like, my hashtag that I use all the time is I get results, because my clients get results. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I wanted to do a little bit of a recap, and I want to choose the giveaway winner for tonight. You thought I forgot? Oh, I did not forget. We're giving away another gift card tonight. So let me go in here. Let me just double check this really quickly, y'all. Hold on. I want to double check. I know that my Fanita texted me the winner for tonight. I saw it come in. Let me just double check this. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me go ahead and look at this really quickly. I want to make sure I'm seeing this. Okay, so I'm choosing my giveaway winner. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Actually, let me go ahead and do a recap real quick. Sorry, I don't mean to, like, I